Okay, good evening. Corey Teague, 65 Prince Street, Paterson, New Jersey. As you all well know, this has been a weekly movement in terms of getting answers for the disappearance of Felix de Jesus. The reason why I'm here tonight on that topic is about the body cam footage. Now, the body cam footage, when you really look at the totality of it, it's not only for the residents, but it's also to clear the police as well. So if the police officers didn't feel they did anything wrong, why is it hard for them to release that footage? Wouldn't you want to clear your name and clear what happened? Or do you want this cloud of suspicion and this gray area to continue? Because when you don't get answers, you start to create situations within your own mind. What can you do if you're not being given any answers? What can you do when you're trying to find out what happened? This is not complicated. We know that on that particular date, after that interaction with Paterson Police, he was never seen again. And when I say he, I'm talking about Felix. That's an issue. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. If that's what we're really trying to do as a city, it shouldn't be the way it is right now, where it seems like we're having to pull teeth. This is day 42, if I'm not mistaken. And they still don't know where he is. They have not even an inclination. They don't have his ID, his phone, none of his things that were with him. It's just, how does a person completely vanish into thin air after having an interaction with Paterson Police? I mean, you have to know that we're not going to go away. The family's not going to go away. And they have some things they want to say tonight, and I hope that you guys listen and get out of your feelings. This isn't personal. They are trying to find their loved one, and I'm here to represent them and make sure that happens. We don't care about your personal issues. You're running, you're not running. That is not our concern. The only thing we want is to get answers and to find out who the officers were that were involved that night. Why is that such an issue? You want to protect them, but you didn't protect him. Imagine that. You swore, you took an oath, you raised your hand that you were going to protect and serve. Where did it take place in this incident? And how dare you say we dropped him off in an area because he requested it? If somebody's intoxicated, if they're inebriated, as a police officer, you have an obligation to take them to a place where they can get help. You do not leave them in the street. You do not make that determination within yourself to say, I'm just going to take them somewhere and put them. Your responsibility is to take them to the hospital. They just found a young man tonight, I think it was a little child. They found him, no shirt, no shoes, they took him to St. Joe's. That's normal protocol. You don't just drop somebody off somewhere and say, oh, well, we left him where he was asking us to put him. That's what they told the media. That's what they told Channel 11. He requested to be, in a certain area, and then they said, oh, he was harassing people. He was drunk and he was harassing people. Let's just, for sake of argument, if that's what was going on, does that call for some sort of vigilante type of justice? Or your own type of street justice where we got to make this person disappear because we think he was harassing somebody? Is that what we're doing right now? That's not the law. What do we have going on out here, man? What is it that's going on? Do we have a band of people on the police force that are hell-bent on doing their own form of street justice, that they just going to start making people disappear that they don't like or they're not familiar with or they don't care about? We have to call attention to this. And until you do, I'm going to be here blowing the bullhorn. That's it.
Thank you very much, Mr.